And staying with the countryside, think of the Lake District. And what do you think of? Quaint tea shops, cosy B&Bs, American tourists reciting Wordsworth. But now an almighty row has broken out between locals and planners in the national park. It's all about plans to build 900 new homes in one of England's most beautiful areas. A mass consultation on the proposals is about to come to an end, but those against the building still feel they're not really being heard. Our North of England reporter, Morland Sanders, has this report.
Mountains, lakes, peace. An environment that has provided inspiration for poets, texture for painters, and holidays for millions of us every year. And yet there is disquiet in these picture-perfect streets.
This is 4 Brookside Cottages, Lake Road.
Housing in this part of the north of England is still very much at a premium.
Come on in.
Thank you very much. This 2-bedroomed house in Windermere is on the market for £230,000. You're talking about nearly £250,000 for 2 bedrooms. Are locals priced out of this market?
Invariably they are, yes. In this area, my daughters, for instance, have both moved out of Windermere and they've had to move out of the national park to be able to afford a decent house at an affordable price. Because salaries around here do not equate to £250,000 starter homes.
There has long been a chronic shortage of affordable housing for people who were born and bred here in the Lake District. And so the authorities may have come up with a solution. What is it? Well, it involves bringing hard hats, high visibility vests and rigger boots to these parts. And not everybody is looking forward to that view. Do you ever need to switch the telly on when you've got a window full of this?
No, this is a view that is superlative.
Paul Truelove lives above Grasmere, a village where the National Park Authority is talking about building more than 50 new homes for local people.
If you're in the very centre of the village, you can look out and feel you're nearly in the country. But the trouble with that is, it means there are some nice flat sites quite near the centre that you could build houses on. But of course, to do that, you could take away from the character of the village. It would become an ordinary place rather than a special place.
This field could be the base for 18 new homes. They would be the first thing that you saw when you drove into the village. Now, campaigners say this is their least favourite location. The National Park say it's their preferred site here in Grasmere, which pretty much sums up where the two sides are at the moment. Some 900 homes are being considered by the Park Authority. For the first time in its history, it has identified sites throughout the lakes and is welcoming planning applications from builders.
We want to work with local communities and understand the concerns which they have. We've done a great deal of work to try and identify suitable sites, but we know we need to take this further and understand these greater details.
Understand their concerns and then go ahead and build anyway?
No, what we need to do is balance those concerns. We need to make sure those sites are suitable, and that's absolutely key.
The National Park says if built, these houses will be rolled out between now and 2025. It equates to around 60 a year, and they're promising that level of construction will not change the very reason why so many want to come here in the first place. Morland Sanders, Channel 4 News, the Lake District.